think the organ is just one of these magical instruments where you have an acoustic orchestra at your fingertips while sitting at the console.
Joseph Aleferovich is the minister of music at the First Church in Nashua. He plays each and every week on this 1926 Austin organ.
I think one of the things that can really show this organ off best is seeing how it can go from the softest sounds to the loudest roar and then back down again.
He's been playing since he was 9.
It's a very physical instrument because you're using both hands and both feet simultaneously, reading 3 staffs of music, so it's a very complex set of learning, and I've just loved it from the time I was a kid and just couldn't think of playing any other instrument except this one.
The First Church in Nashua has a strong musical heritage, and Joseph said he knew immediately after playing this instrument that it was something special.
When I saw this organ for the first time, I knew it was a diamond in the rough. It was in excellent condition, but it was in need of a restoration.
The organ recently completed that restoration. The $700,000 project took 3 years to complete.
Organ restoration is all handwork. There's really no automation involved in anything that's here. So one has to think that, you know, we went from 36 ranks of pipes to 60 ranks of pipes. So as we called it, 2,500 pipes went out, 4,000 pipes came back.
Creating that sound is no easy task. The minister of music took us inside the massive pipe organ. It's like a hidden city with halls, rooms, and lots of wind.
So now I'm currently at the first entrance, which is decompressed. What I have to do is I have to make sure through this opening that in complete darkness, I compress this chamber, I decompress this chamber actually, to be the same wind pressure as what's inside there. When that happens, then this door will pop open, which is currently sealed shut.
This unique patented Austin organ design allows organ maintenance people and camera crews to be inside the organ while it's playing.
I think this instrument is very rare in the north of Boston region in terms of its versatility and its number of stops and the number of colors that it orchestrally can imitate. The Vox Humana, the chimes, and the harp.
Joseph wants to spread his love for the instrument, and part of that is dispelling some common myths people believe.
Many people believe that the organ is incapable of playing modern music, and I don't agree with that at all.
He also feels strongly that an investment in keeping an organ like this one alive and true to its time will pay off by creating future music lovers who will keep the sound of this massive and powerful instrument ringing for decades to come.
I think children become fascinated with the instrument at a very young age, and if they're allowed to come sit at the console or talk to the organist of the church they attend or the synagogue they attend, then they sort of get a fascination for the instrument like I did.